Where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. God has given us unlimited treasures in His Word. Every time we open it, we can discover a new treasure or admire an old one. What will we find today? Let's dig in. Here's Carla Early with Treasure Hunt in the Word.
Our next But God is in the middle of a sermon by Stephen in Acts 7. He recounts Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, and his 12 sons, 10 of whom sold their own brother, Joseph, as a slave in Egypt. And then he says, but God was with him. I wonder, did Joseph feel that God was with him in that pit that his brothers threw him in? Did he feel like God was with him when he watched the slave traders hand over the money to his brothers and he realized what they had done? Did he feel like God was with him as the Ishmaelites led him through the desert? Did he feel like God was with him when he was sold as a slave? Probably Joseph didn't feel the glory of God about to do something wonderful. He didn't feel like God was on the cusp of fulfilling his promises to his great-grandfather Abraham. Most likely, Joseph entered Egypt as a frightened, lonely, grieving 17-year-old boy who had just lost everything. But God was with him. Even as a slave, it says Joseph's master saw that the Lord was with him and that the Lord made all he did prosper. But then, just as things were going well, another betrayal, and Joseph landed in prison. But again, no matter how Joseph felt, God was with him, and all those around him could see this. Stephen skips all the details and just says that his brothers sold Joseph into Egypt, but God was with him and delivered him out of all his troubles and gave him favor and wisdom in the presence of Pharaoh, king of Egypt. He didn't mention the 13 years in between, but each moment of those years, God was with Joseph, even when it didn't feel like it. And God was fulfilling promises that he had made to Abraham, even when they couldn't see it. Maybe you find yourself in a pit or in a situation that you're stuck in with no way out. I assure you, my friend, no matter how you feel, the Lord is with you. Maybe you, like Joseph, have been betrayed, lied about, or forgotten. God is with you. Maybe you feel frightened, grieving, alone. But you're not alone. God is with you. And He can work through you, even in that place. He can show others around you who He is and give you favor and mercy in that place. Yes, Joseph prayed to get out, and maybe you have too, but it all had to be in God's timing. I'm sure Joseph had no idea what God had planned, and neither do you. Joseph just did his best and let the light of God shine through him in the dark place that the Lord put him in. And you can too, because our but God is with you. Let's go back to Stephen. When he finishes this sermon, he will be stoned. But was God with him? Acts 7, verses 55 and 56 records that Stephen gazed into heaven and saw the glory of God and Jesus standing at the right hand of God and said, "Look, I see the heavens opened and the Son of Man standing at the right hand of God." But God was with Joseph. But God was with Stephen. But God is with you. In your pain, in your fear, in your aloneness, in your dark place, now, today, our but God is with you.
You can contact us at treasurehuntintheword@gmail.com. We'd love to hear the treasures God has given you through His Word. You can listen to other episodes at our website, which you can find in the description below. Thanks for listening, and remember, where your treasure is, there will your heart be also.